If you're looking for a high-quality ESV personal-sized Bible, then you might want to check out the newly redesigned ESV Alpha from Crossway. I'm going to be honest with you. When I started my channel 5 years ago, over 5 years ago, I was on this quest to find the perfect ESV premium personal-sized Bible. And, well, the one that won out was the personal-sized Quintel from Schuyler Bibles. It's a fantastic Bible, and we're going to do a side-by-side comparison with this one a little bit later in the video. But this Bible, the Alpha, did not exist back then. It was not in Crossway's lineup of Bibles, and I think that it would have given, this iteration of it, would have given the personal-sized Quintel a run for its money in terms of the best all-around premium personal size ESV Bible. This is really cool. This has been in their lineup now for a couple, 3 years, but they've made some tweaks here in 2025 with, many of you asked when I did the unboxing video for these, if these are the updated text. I'm going to do a series of videos on all three of the new premium ESV Bibles. And yes, they all include the 2025 updated ESV text. That's one of the reasons why they have changed their Heirloom Bibles. But there's more changes than that. The inside is different. The outside is different. Even the boxes are different. Crossway has overhauled these Bibles entirely, and I'm really excited about it. Now, I've done one video already where I talked about all of the changes to the Heirloom collection using a really cool PowerPoint presentation that they shared with me. I've done a second video where I unboxed the Alpha alongside the Veritas and the Omega Day, and now I'm doing individual reviews of each one of those Bibles. So I have all three of the new ESV Alphas. This is Mahogany, what is this one called? Granada, and black. Mahogany and Granada are in calfskin, black is in goatskin. There's also a couple of cowhide options coming out, but those are not coming until later this year. They're scheduled to be released in December of 2025. So I've got all three of the current ones that are coming out right now, and I want to give you a closer look. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison with the previous editions of the Alpha so you can see the differences. We're also going to do a comparison with things like the Schuyler Personal Size Quintel so you can get a feel for how all of that works, and we're going to go through all of the specs so you have all of the information you need to determine whether or not this Bible is right for you. And that's the goal of my channel, to help you find a Bible that's right for you and apply it to your life. So we're going to do an overhead video and show you everything. Before we dive in, click the like button for me and definitely subscribe to my channel. This is the ESV Alpha from Crossway. Quick look at the box to get things started. Lovely brown kind of matte finish. There it says Alpha in gold with a little Alpha insignia on there. This is the box for the full Yap Granada calfskin. And then look at the inside. They've put this beautiful purplish floral pattern. And then every different colorway is going to have a different pattern on the inside of the box. A small touch that really shows that Crossway has really gone to great lengths to make this a special experience. So that's what the box is going to look like. They each come with a little card in here that gives you it's their pledge card. But now on the back, they've given you all the specs of the Bible. So you see it was printed and bound by Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands, 8-point typeface, 28 GSM paper, Smythe sewn, edge lined, double column, red over gold. Nice to have all of that information in there when you do this. And then here's the three colorways that are coming out right now. So you have black goatskin. They've done this in the past. You're going to very quickly notice that they've gone to thick red ribbons. These are 3/8 inch Beresford's ribbons, whereas previously here's the same Bible that used to be. It was these little skinny ribbons, skinny black ribbons. So you've gone leveled up to the red ribbons, and they're 3/8 inch thick. So this is kind of the same Bible previously. So you see it's very, very similar, slightly different ESV insignia, but otherwise it's got red head and tail bands and the red ribbons, those sorts of things. So that's the goatskin. Lovely perimeter stitch, great grainy piece of goatskin. And then we have two calfskin colorways. These are both new. And you're going to notice this one looks bigger than this one because the Granada edition of the Alpha is full Yap. So the Mahogany edition, standard Yap, you see that there. The Granada edition, full Yap. It's going to touch all the way around. And this is very soft, floppy, pebbly calfskin. It almost feels like goatskin. I like it a lot. It's not like some of those thicker calfskins that are going to be real smooth and things like that. This feels more like a goatskin Bible to me. It's a calfskin leather, but it has similar goatskin qualities. I love that grain. There you see the perimeter stitch. Again, this is full Yap. Red under gold art gilding on these Bibles. Very faint red under gold, looks nice. A gold gilt line around the inside. And then the mahogany one, very, very similar. And these are both going to have that same vibe. Raised spine hubs, spine stamping. The top one looks bigger, again, because it's full yap, but it's the exact same size Bible. So these are the three options. So you're going to notice that they're going to have different ribbon colors, depending on which leather colorway they're going to have. So this is going to be the same in their other Bibles. Like if you got the mahogany and the Veritas, it's going to have matching ribbons to this. If you got the goatskin and the Omega Day, it's going to have matching ribbons to that. But that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like on the outside. These are very, very high quality leathers. The construction quality is fantastic. The look and the feel of everything is really, really solid. In terms of size, these are 5 inches wide by 7 inches tall, like a true personal size Bible. They fit in your hand. They're really, really great. We'll do some comparisons in just a moment. So let's use the mahogany one to open it up. You can see some blank sheets up front, presentation page, family records on the inside, title page, and then here is your copyright page, ESV Heirloom Alpha, personal size. Notice that it says ESV text 2025. So all of their new Bibles are going to have the 2025 text, and then down there it says JONG, printed in the Netherlands at Youngblood. And then basically we open this up, and you're going to see a lovely 2-column, very simple and clean Bible. It does not have cross-references. It just has textual footnotes here at the bottom of the page, but you will notice something. They've gone with red accents. So there's chapter numbers are going to be red, and then page headers are going to be red. So you have the page number on the inside, and then where you're at on the outside. All of that is red now, where it used to be just black. But this is a lovely paragraph format, 2-column, personal-sized Bible. It's got an 8-point typeface, but it's very readable. It's the lexicon typeface. It's on 28 GSM paper that is incredibly opaque. There's not a lot of ghosting coming through. Very, very easy to read. This looks really, really solid. Simple, like I said, double column. It's not a reference Bible. It goes to a more poetic typesetting for the Psalms, but then everywhere else, I guess anything poetry is going to be like that, but then everything else is going to be a paragraph format. Black letter text for the words of Christ. There's not a lot of ESV Bibles that use red letter for the words of Christ, but very, very simple and clean. And then when you get to the end, there's the Bible maps. You get a concordance back here. So it does have a concordance. It doesn't have cross-references, but it's got a table of weights and measures. It's got a concordance, and it's got Bible maps. This looks absolutely fantastic. All 3 of these are going to be identical on the inside. So everything inside them is going to be the same. So let me set this to a side. Here we have the comparison between the old Alpha, where you're basically going to notice that it's just black everywhere. That has red accents for the chapter numbers. That was black for the chapter numbers. It was black at the top of the page. But the paper is going to be the same. The print quality is going to be the same. Still Youngblood, those sorts of things. It looks to me like this one has a little bit more red on the new ones than the old ones. But other than that, these are going to be very, very similar. Now, I promised a comparison to the personal size Quintel. So here's an ESV personal size Quintel. It's going to have an 8.5-point typeface, and it's also going to be paragraph format. The biggest difference between this and the PSQ is that they are going to have cross-references, and the PSQ has a slightly taller trim size, but overall they're very similar sized Bibles. It has the red accents for the chapter numbers. They're really kind of taking a page from Schuyler's book in terms of what they did with the chapter numbers and the page headers. Very, very similar. A slightly bigger typeface in this one, but I should note, this is the old ESV PSQ, which is now out of print. They've made this a slightly bigger version of this Bible, and it has drop caps. And so you can't get a PSQ in this size brand new anymore. It's going to be a bigger Bible. I have the NLT version. So this is the size of the new PSQ. Look at how much bigger that is. So it's really not an apples to apples comparison anymore with what you have available. One of the things that might be is going to be the Cambridge Pit Minion. A couple people asked questions about this. So this is the Cambridge Pit Minion in the NIV. It's going to be slightly thinner, slightly smaller all the way around, but it's also going to have a much smaller typeface. So when you compare the two, look at that. I think the Alpha is more readable than the Pit Minion. The Pit Minion also has cross-references, so it's slightly different. So if you're looking for super small with cross-references, the Pit Minion's a great option, but the Alpha is going to be, I think it's kind of one of the leaders of the pack in terms of full, like nice, high-quality ESV premium Bibles. This is a huge home run. for Crossway. And they've got it now available in 3 different colorways. You've got mahogany, you've got black goatskin, mahogany calfskin, black goatskin, and then the full yap if you go with the granada calfskin. So there you have it, the ESV Alpha, the brand new edition here for 2025. These turned out great, didn't they? I want to hear from you. Which one of these colorways is your favorite? Is it granada, black, or mahogany? I keep forgetting the names. Granada, black, or mahogany. And remember, there's 2 more coming out in December in cowhide. They're going to be a slightly different look, feel, texture. One is going to be Tuscan green. The other is going to be British tan. I'm excited to check those out when they arrive. But leave me a comment. Let me know which one your favorite is. And also drop any questions you have in the comments as well. And I will try to get back to you with a response. Now, I have heard, even though I'm releasing this video about a week before the official launch date of these Bibles, I have heard that Crossway already has them in stock and has begun to send out their pre-orders and ship them to people. So I'll put a link in the video description to where you can order one from Crossway. Pro tip, log in using, you can sign up for it's totally free. It's called a Crossway Plus membership. Doesn't cost you anything, but when you log into Crossway's website with that account, it automatically gives you at least 30% off of all of their Bibles, including these premiums. I'm also going to put links to Amazon and christianbook.com. You can surf around, do a little bit of price comparisons if you like. But I think these turned out great. It's really cool to see Crossway leveling things up in terms of the quality of their premium Bibles and just all of the different touches that they've given with this new version of the Heirloom collection. They are incredible. So thank you to Crossway for sharing these with me so that I could share these with you. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button for me and subscribe to my channel. You can surf around and find other great Bible review videos and other fun Bible related content right here on my channel. Again, the goal is to help you find a Bible that's right for you and apply it to your life. Thanks so much, everybody. I'll see you next time.